CallMeCarson, a guy who I've covered once or twice on my channel. Now, if you've seen my recent videos on him, and if you haven't, go have a look at them. Yeah, Carson found himself in a spot of bother relatively recently. Basically, his friends accused him of being a nonce on a Drama Alert interview. He was talking to a 17-year-old when he was 19. Now, Carson, after all of this stuff came out, yeah, he's disappeared, and it seems like he isn't coming back anytime soon. After the whole initial internet firestorm, Carson, he hasn't said anything, and there hasn't been any more evidence to support or disprove the claims. The thing is though, yeah, I may have found a bit more. Big emphasis on the may here. I mean, this evidence, it is kinda shaky, but if it's true, it's actually mental. Before we get into this video though, I just want to say that if my voice, if it sounds a tiny bit weird throughout this video, look, I don't know why, but when I woke up this morning, my voice just decided that it didn't really want to work. You know, I think it might be like a cold or something. Also, if you want to join a community of people who watch my videos, be sure to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The channel, it's super close to 15,000 subscribers. So if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe. Go have a look at my second channel, please. And if you're really feeling generous, become a member, like these wonderful individuals. With all that being said though, it's time to talk about this new potential evidence. So, I was sitting at my desk the other day, you know, just relaxing and continuing to write the Beak Manifesto. And while I was doing this, a friend of mine, Dodge Caliber, his channel will be linked in the description, DM'd me on Twitter and sent me a link to a very specific Twitter account. The account he sent me, it appears to be one of the accounts that first lodged accusations against CallMeCarson in the first place. Here's the linked account he sent me. Now, I wasn't just gonna say that this is 100% the same account. I had to do my own research to see if this is just a fake impersonated account looking for a bit of clout, or if this is indeed the same account. I took this username and put it into the Wayback Machine, a piece of software that allows you to view previous archived versions of things on the internet. It's the thing I used in my Minilad Thirst Project video. If we put this username into the Wayback Machine, we find the account of one of Carson's accusers, filled with her damning evidence against Carson. Now this, it seems quite crazy, right? But this, it doesn't rule out the fact that this new account may indeed be a fake. To try to solve this problem, I did a little bit more digging. Is it at all possible for a new account to use the same @ as a deactivated account? According to the Wayback Machine, the original account was deleted on the 19th of January. While looking into this question, I found out that unless an account was previously deactivated by the actual account owner, you can't have the same username. After you delete a Twitter account, if for some reason you want to make it active again, all you have to do is log into that account within 30 days. If you don't do this, well, then the account, it's gone forever. The original owner of the mini-board account did say that she would delete her account and move over to a new one on the 13th of January. The thing is though, this new account at the time of me recording this video, it doesn't exist. The only evidence of this account ever existing is this snapshot taken on the 14th of January. And all this snapshot is this. A loading screen. Since I wasn't satisfied at all with this answer, I did a tiny bit more digging. On the new account, every single tweet has been deleted, and the only evidence of any account history is this Twitter notification. Well, that and this. If we go over to the like section on Twitter, we can see that this new account liked a tweet on the 25th of February, quite soon after the original account would have been permanently deactivated if we go along with the overall timeline of events. Does this prove then that this account is owned by the same person who owned the original account? No. It doesn't. but it seems rather strange that an account with the same username would spring up so soon after the deactivation date of the original account. I mean, if you were to reactivate an account within the 30 days, your follower account, it would be around the same number. This means that this account is a new account, since the original account had something around 4,000 followers and this account barely has 50. But this doesn't prove that this account is owned by the same person either. So here we have two accounts, both with the same username. This username belonging to one of CallMeCarson's accusers, an accuser who had evidence beyond belief, an accuser who seemingly deleted her Twitter account. Why she deleted her account, I have no idea. Maybe it was because of backlash. The whole situation did blow up beyond belief. I don't know. What I do know though is that if these two accounts are owned by the same person, this is gonna flip the entire CallMeCarson situation on its head. While this new account was active, it was tweeting some incredibly interesting things. Incredibly interesting things that I was able to see, but not get screenshots of. However, I am quite the stubborn bastard, so I wasn't going to give up there. No, I was gonna find these tweets by hell or high water. I scoured the internet hoping to find any way to view deleted tweets, though it was to no avail. My search, it was seemingly over before it started. In a last-ditch effort to save my investigation, I went to Twitter, searched up CallMeCarson just to see what I could find. I searched and I searched and I searched, and I eventually came across this, a Twitter thread which then led me to a very specific YouTube channel by the name of DeadClaw. His link will be in the description because without this video, I wouldn't have been able to find these tweets. I have finally made a decision and just come tell you all truly, even if it's too late. Carson isn't a P word, Carson isn't a G word. Carson did not manipulate me in any way. I was only just gullible. And you specifically at Keemstar took out all key information to prove he was. I am an attention seeker and I deeply apologize for my actions. I ruined a man's career and so should mine be too. Shame on his friends who backstabbed and shame on at Keemstar for leaving key information. To all of Carson's fan community, Carson did nothing wrong. I have made my statements, I have given everything I have to say, believe it or not. You believed the first accusation, so why not believe the actual truth now? For once, accept it. I am going off for the rest of the remaining years of my life. If this account is indeed owned by the same person who owned the original account and not just some fake impersonator account, this is huge. This completely derails one side of the is CallMeCarson innocent or guilty argument. Here is one of Carson's main accusers outright saying that she did it all for attention. Carson, he's been called the G word, the P word, and so much more. But here's one of his main accusers stating that he isn't any of these things. An individual so set on taking down Carson, admitting that she was in fact wrong. This adds a completely new dimension to the entire CallMeCarson situation that substantiates one side of the argument tenfold. If this is indeed the same person who accused Carson of all of those things many months ago, she not only aided in ruining a man's career and public image, she also helped create an internet civil war. A civil war that's still ongoing to this day. Carson's name is still being dragged through the mud by people who may be generating their opinions off of false information. This information may seem incredible, otherworldly, but we have to keep in mind that this account may just be a fake impersonator. This account owner may just be a clout chaser looking for clout. They may be looking for this exact reaction. The CallMeCarson situation shook the internet, but what if one of the main contributing factors was all a lie?